Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm back. So listen, I put this video together because the last couple days I've been back and forth with a couple of my subscribers and then also a couple YouTubers um, about the topic of when Derion took Maleah to Arkansas, and then most importantly, if Brittany rolled with him. Okay, and that's what we're gonna discuss here in this video, and it's gonna tie into a comment that I made under a video the other day that sent motherfuckers in a frenzy. Like, that one way. The shit was funny to me because I didn't understand why motherfuckers was mad. You understand what I mean? I addressed some shit that I knew to be facts. It wasn't a theory. It wasn't some shit that I thought was the truth. No, they were facts. And we're going to discuss that shit in this video. Okay? And understand this. I know there's little known facts in this case. For us, anyway. But still, there are some facts. And we're gonna discuss that in this video, okay? And we're gonna start with when Derion took Maleah to Arkansas. And I want y'all to let me know what y'all think in the comments because I think it was Friday. I really do. So let's discuss some of the facts. Ride with me. And we're gonna start with what Quanell told us.
He told me what he did. He said it was late at night, and that he was making sure it was in the wee hours of the darkness. And so he might have been a little confused, but he was on point with the general area where he dumped Maleah's body.
So Quanell was the only one who came out and gave us information about a possible time frame as to when Derion took Maleah to Arkansas. Okay? He didn't give us a day. He didn't say what day. I think it was Friday. That's just what I believe. But that shit's still up for debate. Okay? Because we don't know for sure. But he told us that it was in the wee hours of the morning. And that shit made sense to me. You know, when I think wee hours, I'm thinking 2, 3, shit, even 4. Because around this time, you know, ain't nobody on the highway for real. You know, and around that time of the morning, you know, the devil be busy. Shit goes down around that time. You hear me? And niggas on some bullshit be moving around that time. You know, they on the move around this time, especially if they up to some shit. Okay? But again, we don't know exactly what day. That's up for debate. But he said it was in the wee hours of the morning. And that made me question, you know, if that nigga even rode by himself. You know, did somebody ride with him? You know? But we about to get into the facts, okay? And we're gonna start with this. Fact number one. Fact number one, Derion was seen on surveillance leaving the house at 1:40 in the afternoon. And he has the laundry basket that we all know contained Maleah. And he goes to the car with this basket. And don't forget, it's 1:40 in the afternoon, okay? So that takes us to fact number two. Fact number two, in the police report, it says that after we see him leave out with that laundry basket, that picture I just showed y'all, 3 minutes later, he went back into the apartment. Now, understand this. That comment that I was telling y'all about that I made on another video, this is the part that they forgot. This is the part that they were leaving out. When we see him leave out at 1:40, police tells us in this police report. Now this is a police report, okay? They told us that 3 minutes later he's seen going back into the apartment without the basket. So that's why I came to the conclusion, well shit, he put the basket in the car. Shit, 2 plus 2 equals 4. And that's what I was trying to tell them people in the comment. Okay? Because whoever the lady was that was speaking, she mentioned something about Derion taking Maleah to Arkansas when we see him leave out at 1:40. And I was like, that's impossible. Because the police told us that, I just showed y'all, it's in the report. The police said that 3 minutes after we see him leave out with the basket, his ass went back in the house and didn't have the basket. Which takes us to fact number three. And fact number three is that Derion, once again, is seen on surveillance at 6:40 leaving that apartment. And he told police that he was on his way to go get Brittany and that he had Maleah and his youngest son. And we all know that's a lie. He didn't have Maleah. He only had his son, and that's it. But that's fact. Number three. So it was impossible for Derion to take Maleah to Arkansas when we see him leave out at 1:40. Because we see this nigga again at 6:40. That's 5 hours. So you want me to believe he went to Arkansas and got the fuck back at 6:40? Nah, I ain't believing that. Which takes us to fact number four. Fact number four. If you look at Google Maps, the amount of time that it takes to get from Brittany and Darion's apartment to Hope, Arkansas is roughly about 5 hours and 30 minutes. One way. One motherfucking way. So there and back, you're looking at about 10, 11 hours. Okay? We had to factor that into the timeline. Now, for all we know, this nigga left from Sugarland, headed to Hope, Arkansas. But still, it would have taken him roughly 5 hours to get there. Okay? So round trip, this nigga we're looking at about 10 hours plus. Okay? So he couldn't have made it to Arkansas from 1:40 to 6:40. Like, it's impossible. It don't fit. And that's all I was saying. It don't fit. Now, for those of you who think Brittany rode with him to take Maleah to Arkansas, I'm going to show y'all why I feel like it does not fit. Not the day she came back anyway. Not Friday night. It don't fit. So that takes me into what I feel like is fact number five. So listen to this real quick. Listen to Miss Brenda.
And then I asked her, I said, are you almost home? And she said, no, I'm still at the airport. I said, what? She said, I'm still waiting on Derion to pick me up. I said, okay. And that was like midnight? Oh, yes. It was like midnight. And so anyhow, she said, I'm just going to wait a little while longer. So I said, okay. So I didn't fall back to sleep. I was kind of waiting. And then at 12:50, she texted me and said, hey, can you come pick me up?
Now, Miss Brenda told us that Brittany texted her at 12:50 and said, come pick me up. She was still at the airport. Okay? And I don't know how far Miss Brenda lives from the airport, but let's give her an hour. Okay? So let's say she got Brittany at about 2:30. I mean, from the time we see Derion leaving at 6:40 up until 2:30, I mean, shit, you're still only looking at about 7 to 8 hours. There's still not enough time for Brittany to have done all of that with him. You understand what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It don't fit. Period. You can't make it fit. Shit. You can't make that fit. And don't forget, after Miss Brenda picks Brittany up, Brittany with her mama. Remember? They went to the apartment. She couldn't get in. She had no keys, all that other extra shit. She with her mama. All the way up until about 8 in the morning. Remember when they told us that she popped up down at Joe's house? Yeah.
Right.
She waited all the way to 8 o'clock in the morning to come to my other son's house to tell him that Derion was missing.
So yeah. So at 8 o'clock in the morning when Brittany showed her ass up down at Joe's house, understand this, Joe's home. He's there. Okay? And as much as I want to hang Brittany, y'all, as much as I want to hang her, I don't want to intentionally pin something on her that does not belong on her. You understand what I'm saying? And I just don't think she rode with him to take Maleah to Arkansas. I would lean more toward the brother being the one who rode with him. Because think about it. If he did have a motherfucker riding shotgun, I would take my brother, especially after I found out what type of relationship they have. Listen to their daddy.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's involved with his brother every day.
Oh,
They
every
love
day.
each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
They went down there with their mom, you know what I'm saying, to leave St. Louis because, it's real violent here.
And that's why I feel like the brother is going to be one of the motherfuckers that we see doing that perp walk. I really do believe that. Because think about it. I mean, if you trying to get rid of a dead body, a baby on top of that, I mean, you're not just going to pick any motherfucking body to help you. It's going to be somebody that you can trust fully with that kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And who better to trust than your brother? He just said these niggas together every day. That's the type of relationship they have. So it's not far-fetched for me to believe that the brother helped with some shit after the fact. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And then, not only that, what about this?
My son Joe Jr. decided to take his wife and his kids back to St. Louis.
Now, he had just told us that the reason they left St. Louis was because St. Louis was violent. Okay? So after all this shit went down, this nigga moved his whole family back to St. Louis. So now what? It's not as violent? I mean, what, is it safer now, nigga? I mean, why the fuck did he leave? He ran. And I told y'all in the one video that I did, I said usually when I see that, a motherfucker, they running from something. And it's like, shit, nigga, what you know? What did you do? What part did you play in this shit? That's where I'm at with it. But at the end of the day, y'all, I do not believe that Brittany rode with him to drop Maleah off. I don't. Now, could she have been the motherfucker who dropped him off at the hospital? Yeah. Yep. I mean, we don't know for sure, but that's a possibility. But if I go with my gut and I think that Maleah was taken to Arkansas on Friday night. I mean, because understand this, why wait a couple days to take her to Arkansas? Who the fuck gonna ride around with a dead baby in the trunk for days? I think that shit was done ASAP. Wasn't no waiting. When we saw that motherfucker leave out at 6:40, I think he was already, shit was in motion. Okay? And I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I got a feeling just because when the story came out, he said it was around 9 o'clock when the motherfuckers pulled him over, knocked him unconscious, whatever, and then he woke up 20 hours later. I think 9 o'clock is an important time to him. Even though the details that he gave us wasn't the truth, I believe 9 o'clock is significant. And it may be something as simple as shit. That's when they got on the road to go to Arkansas. You know what I mean? And then not only that, the gas can. You know, at first when we heard about the gas can, myself included, I speculated that I was asking if he burned her up, if he burned up some evidence or something. I mean, because I'm thinking gas, okay, something set on fire, okay? But then when we found out that Maleah was found in Arkansas, I mean, shit, to me, that was a no-brainer. I said, that's what he needed the gas can for. That nigga didn't want to stop nowhere. He couldn't risk stopping anywhere to get no gas, pee, nothing. Them niggas in the car, y'all know how y'all take that long trip and motherfuckers peeing in cups and every motherfucking thing, just so you ain't got to stop. To me, that's what was going on. And that's what he needed that gas can for. You know. But I do believe he was with someone. I do believe somebody rode shotgun with him. But I just don't believe it was Brittany, man. I don't. But, listen. At the end of the day, man, we all want justice for Maleah. I know Team 54 does. We want justice. And I don't give a damn what channel you go to. Nobody's going to be 100% with this shit because we don't have all the pieces. We're not. We probably only got a third of the shit that the police know. Probably not even that. But I want to get to the bottom of this shit. Okay? I really do. I'm not about to be going back and forth with motherfuckers. Nothing. None of it. Because it takes away from us trying to find justice for this little girl. Bless her heart. And today she was laid to rest. And I'm going to tell y'all this. When I saw that casket, I mean, it brought tears to my eyes, man. Her casket was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. you know. But we're going to continue to pray. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep moving. And every time some shit come out, we going to break it down over here. So y'all ride with me. Stick with me, man. I'll be back. I'll meet y'all down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think.